you want to start playing the piano, you are in the right place. I'm going to give you all the information now that you need for your first lesson, and I'll get you started on the piano right away. So I would say let's start. So first of all, you need to know how to navigate yourself on the piano. Okay, so on the piano we have here the twins, the two black keys next to each other, okay? And we have them here too, and also here, for example. And then we have the three black keys next to each other, and they also repeat, okay? So we have always the two black keys, and then the three black keys, and again the two black keys, and then again the three black keys, okay? So, and if you take now the two black keys, and you take your second finger, this one here, okay? And you move down one note, so you slide down on the left. Then this one here is the C, okay? So you press it with your thumb, for example, with your first finger, because we go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? These are the finger numbers, okay, on the piano. So this is your first finger, your thumb, and you can press the C, okay? And then you can see, okay, where's the next C? Go with your thumb and search for the next C. That would be this, okay? So that note is super important to remember, okay? Another landmark, I call it, which you can remember very good in my opinion, is this one here. You take the triplets here and the left note here with your second finger. You go down one note here on the left, and this one is the F, okay? So this one here would be the F, and for example this one here would be the F too. Okay, so you only have to find the three black keys next to each other and go down one note, okay? Okay, so you know already the F and you know already the C. So now to remember all the notes, start on the C, and then it's basically the musical alphabet, okay? So you go C, D, E, F, G, and then it stops. There is no H now. But there's the A here, okay? A, and then here you have the B, okay? And then it starts again from C. D, E, F, G, A, B. Okay? So you can remember C, D, E, F, G, and then we have the A and the B. Very nice. Now we can already play a mini scale. So a 5-finger scale, okay? So you put your first finger, your thumb, here on the C, okay? And then you go up, okay? So you play your first finger, second, third, fourth, and your pinky, okay? And then you go down again. It might be tricky for you at the beginning. Maybe you find yourself pressing 2 notes at the same time, okay? No worries, that's a little bit tricky at the beginning when you're just starting out, okay? So try that you really only press one note at a time, okay? Whew. And when you're here, then you can go down again. Fourth finger, third, second, and the first finger. Very good. You can do the same thing with your left hand, but for your left hand, you place your pinky, your 5th finger now, on this C here, okay? So not your thumb, but your pinky, okay? You start here on the C, and you do the same thing, basically. You go up, D, E, F, G. Take a deep breath, and go down again. F, E, D, C. Very good, okay? Now you can actually try and put it together so that both hands go up and down at the same time. That might be tricky when you do it for the first time, so don't rush it, okay? So go very slowly. And you can also try to think you go from the bottom to the top. Okay? Now we are here and we go down again. Very nice. You already managed a mini scale, so a 5-finger scale. Now we can actually try a real scale, so we need all the notes for this one here. Now I'm gonna show you how it goes. And no worries if this is a little bit tricky for you at the beginning. Your fingers have to get used to it. But trust me, just do it very slowly, and after 2 or 3 times you already get better at it, okay? So let's do the other one. Okay, now for the real scale, we're gonna use all the notes. So from this C to the next C, okay? So we're gonna start with thumb on the C, okay? But after the third note, okay, it's very important that we take our thumb and tuck here under, okay? So we play the F with the thumb, and then we can actually just go up until we reach the pinky. And that's it already. And then we go down again under the thumb, and then we go over with our third finger. Very nice. So let's do that again, okay? So we start with our thumb. After the third finger, we tuck under. We go up until we reach the C here. And then we go down again until we reach the thumb. And then we go over with our third finger. We start with the pinky on the C here, okay? And we go up again until we reach the G with our thumb. And then we take our third finger, we go over, play the A, and now we're here on the C. Whew, perfect! And now we go down again. And very important, we do not go down until our pinky, only until we reach the third finger here, and then we tuck under here with our thumb. Until we reach the C here, okay? So let's do it again. We go up to the G here. We go over with our third finger until we reach the C here, and then we go down again. We tuck under and we go down. Very nice. Very nice. Now you can play already a real scale. Now let's play something more fun, should we? Let's go. We want to play that one here, okay? So the first thing that's important is this one here. That's the treble clef, okay? It tells you that you have to play with your right hand, okay? And then there's a time signature. This one tells us that we have in each measure, that's a measure here, we have 4 quarter beats, okay? And we have the bar lines here, they separate the measures, okay? So in each measure, we have 4 quarter beats, okay? But the most important thing are the notes now, okay? So you can always remember that here in between the lines, you can put the letters face, okay? F-A-C-E. That's how you can actually remember the notes for the right hand, okay? And then when you have the F here, for example, it means that we don't actually have to remember all the other notes. We can just go down, okay? I know this one here is the F now. And my first note in this music piece is 1 note down, so it must be this one here, okay? So that must be the E. So we know already, okay, I have to press 3 times the E here. Then it's another note down, it's a D. Okay, and then we have, okay, the next note is not on a line, but it's in between the lines again. So it has to be 2 notes down, okay? So there's 1 note in between. So we have to play this one here, okay? So this one we'll leave out, okay? Very nice. So we know already, we have to press 3 times the E. We go 1 note down, and then we go 2 notes down, okay? So for the next bar, we just have to see, okay, the next note. When we continue, we see it's actually only 1 note up from this one here where we left off, right? Because this one is in between the lines and the next one is on the line. So it has to be the C here. and we press this one here 6 times. Then actually a 7th time. Then we go down, back 1 note, and the next one is also only 1 note down. Okay, perfect. So you can just see, okay, are the notes moving up or moving down? And how many notes do they left out, or do they move only 1 note down? Okay, so if you have a line, a note on the line, and then the next note is not on the line, then they only moved 1 note down, okay? But in the case of the first bar, for example, where we have a note in between the lines and the next note is also in between the lines, then you know, okay, they moved 2 notes down, okay? So we're gonna play something like this. Then we move 1 note up. Very nice. You can, for now, ignore the rhythm. I'm gonna blend you in another video for how to read the rhythm. But for now, we're just gonna do the notes. And for your left hand, you see above the notes, there are these letters, okay? So for example, the first one is the E with a little M. You can ignore the M for the moment, okay? So you just play with your left hand, always the note of the letter, okay? So for example, the first one would be E. So you play an E, okay? Then we have another letter, and this one would be the G. Okay, so you play the G with your left hand. The next letter is C. Another Z, and then we have a D. Very nice! And already you played with both hands. Yes, actually, the letters above are chords, okay? So normally you play more than 1 note, okay? But for the beginning, it's also fine if you just play 1 note, okay? But if you wanna spice it up a little bit, you can, for example, when you play an E, the first note with your left hand, you place your hand here so that your thumb is now on the B, okay? So 5 notes up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you play like this, okay? And the next one here is the G, and you stay in this exact position with your left hand, also 5 notes up, and you play it like this. Wow, this sounds already quite beautiful, right? Next one is C, stay the same position. Yes, here they actually meet, but it's no problem, okay? Yes, so now you played already a little part of a music piece with both hands actually, and you see you can read the sheet music actually without reading it. You just have to remember some notes, and then you can count, okay, are the notes going up or are they going down, okay? And for the left hand, you just played already chords. Amazing, right? Yes, so that's it for your first lesson. Let me know how it went, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!